Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video, which is the last one that I have planned in the Walt Disney World vacation planning kind of series. I'll link the playlist up there for you if you've missed anything, but if there's anything else that you feel like I may have missed or you want to know more about, you can definitely leave that in the comments below and I can take a look at it. But today we are talking about my Disney experience. So what it is, all the different kind of aspects to it, and then also the app. Oop, don't kick my light. So my Disney experience is basically your account on the Walt Disney World website that houses all of your vacation information. So the first thing that you want to do is create an account. So you can use that with just using your email. It's on the top right hand side of the website, and then you can select a character. So mine is Ariel. I will put some screenshots in of my account just to kind of give you some visual so you know what you're looking at. And if I'm looking down, I'm looking down at my list. And then you can connect to friends and family. So if someone else has an email address, they can create an account and then you can connect it, but you can also have people like underneath your account that you're in charge of. So for example, my husband has never created an account, so he is underneath mine, but we have gone with 9 people and not everybody created an account, but we were all connected that you can make reservations for all of your family and friends, and that's like how they're connected. And you can make dining reservations for everybody, fast passes and everything, which was really easy for me because I was doing all the planning, that I could do it for everybody and no one else had to worry about it. So next, there will be, like, when you visit your account, you'll see like your name, you'll see like all of the park icons kind of up above, and then it'll have a couple dots that it's kind of like connecting the dots that are the different steps to making sure that your vacation is like as planned as possible, that you have taken advantage of everything that you can, so you are like good to go, ready to go. So the dots will be white when they aren't completed and they will be blue when they are completed. So you'll see your friends and family and then your resort, so you can link your resort reservation, which when you book, if you aren't going through your account, like I think you can check out as a guest, but basically you'll get an email with a confirmation number that then you can link to your My Disney Experience account, and then that circle will turn blue once it's connected. And then if you hover over the different steps, you can add reservations, like link a reservation, you can add like see what there is to do at the resort or whatever. And then the next dot is your park tickets. So again, if you get park tickets from somewhere else, I always suggest checking Park Savers and what's the other one? Undercover Tourist, I think. That you can buy tickets for less expensive, and then you can link those, like if you can find a deal, that then you can link those tickets, or if you purchase annual passes or anything like that, you can link that to your account. Again, it'll turn blue once you're good to go. Then the next one is dining. So before your 180 days, if you're booking before that, it'll say you can start making dining reservations on this day. And then you can go from that page to making dining reservations. So it's kind of like your home page that then you can go to the other sections of the Walt Disney World website. But if you want to go from your reservation, like logged into your account, and then you can go to all the different areas. So you can make your reservations, and then that will turn blue as soon as you have like one reservation, because it's like, oh, you're done. Then the next dot is your Fast Pass Plus. So if you're staying at a Walt Disney World resort, you can book Fast Passes 60 days in advance. If you're not, you can book 30 days in advance. And if you have an annual pass, you can book 30 days in advance. Also, some Disney Spring area resorts have that 60-day window as well, so you want to just double check that so you can be on it right away. So again, it'll say you can book fast passes on this date, and then as soon as that time comes, you can click that and you're good to go. So just as a refresher, for dining reservations, you can make those 180 days from the first day of your trip. If you have a resort reservation, you can book for up to 10 days of that trip, and the window opens at 6 a.m. Eastern. For fast passes, 60 days if you have a reservation staying at a Disney resort or the Disney Spring area ones that I've mentioned, or 30 days, and that window opens at 7 a.m. So you want to be on the ball, you want to know when your days are, so that you can be as prepared as possible. And that is all of the dots that are on that page. The other thing that you can do within My Disney Experience is on the right hand side, if you, which I guess is this side? I don't know. On the right hand side, if you hover over your character, or like My Disney Experience, you can check your magic band selections. So you should get like an email if you don't select them in time, that it'll be like, it's time to select your magic bands. It'll remind you, and you should get emails for fast passes and dining reservations. Normally I'm ahead of it because I'm waiting for that window to open, that I've already made my reservations by the time I get an email. But you can select your magic bands through there. So if you're staying at a Disney resort, again, you get your magic bands. I think you have to select them probably 30 days in advance, and if you live in the United States, they ship them to you. I'm in Canada, so they don't get mailed to me, so that window is longer for me because they're just going to the resort that they're going to be waiting there when we get there. So you can make those selections. They have plain colors, and now in the last few months they've introduced like premium magic bands. So there are different designs that you pay a discounted price to make that like your magic band for your trip, instead of buying them in the store once you're already there. So they have a bunch of different designs. It's kind of been interesting to watch that process, because I think that they sell out really quickly. Like they sold out really quickly when I looked, and it's a lot of people complain that they can't find the ones that they want available at the same time. So if that is something that you're interested in, just be patient with it and just constantly check, because they all have to be done at the same time. So it's kind of silly, because like somebody who is going really soon, like when they first came out, like they could get it, but also somebody who was going like 6 months later could do it, that they don't really have windows of like, you can have like first access to those magic bands or anything like that, which I don't know, it might not make sense, but basically like it was just like free reign, and they all sold out and people are still having trouble. So if you want that, I think it's a good deal. If you were going to get a premium magic band, I can't remember how much they are. I think they're like 20 bucks or something like that, where they might be 30 in the parks. So you can check those out. I don't know if I'd get them. Like I still haven't had all the colors, so I've had blue and yellow so far. So yeah, that's the magic bands. And then the last thing, so you want to make sure that you have the app. I would definitely recommend that. So it is the My Disney Experience app, and it's really fun because when you log on, you get Mickey fireworks. So the app is really useful, and I would definitely suggest downloading it to your phone even before you go. You can do a lot with it. You can, once you sign into your account, you can enable, if you have like an iPhone or one that has Touch ID, so that you don't have to log in every time. You can see your character, and all of your tickets and passes, my plans, photos, resort, hotel, mobile food orders, play and shop merchandise when you go into your account. On the home page, you can, it has like it'll have your next plan when you scroll a little bit, and then you can access all of your plans to see what you have on what day. If you don't have fast passes, for example, it'll show like you're staying here, or this is your first dining reservation, anything like that. But you can access the park hours, you can see what the wait times are. I would really suggest it, especially if you don't know your way around and you don't want a paper map. This can be your map, so you can see. So this is Magic Kingdom. Sorry for the glare from my light, but there are wait times, and then you can sort it up here. Sorry, I'm doing this backwards, but you can sort by all of these different things, and you can switch the park as well, so the filter, and then you can select the different park. So let's look at wait times for Hollywood Studios, because I'm curious what Smuggler's Run is at right now. And it's a 60-minute wait. I've honestly been going on because I'm curious what the wait is because it's so new. So Smuggler's Run is 60 minutes and Slinky Dog is 75. So it's really easy. You can search by location, you can filter to dining. If you're like, I'm hungry, I don't know where to go, you can do that. You can mobile order through the phone, so you are essentially pre-ordering and then you just say, hey, I'm here when you're here, and you pay through the app, and then your food is waiting for you. You can also use dining credits through the app, and also make sure that you have a credit card linked to your account, because that will make making reservations really easy. You need a credit card guarantee for most restaurants, so having that entered, that information already there, will just make sure that when you're making your reservations you don't have to type it in every time. And then if you wanted to mobile order, you can take advantage of that as well. If you, I think that's it. It's very straightforward. It's really helpful. I really like the app. I like that technology has progressed in that way that you can have that. I am a person who doesn't really need, like, I don't need the navigation of the parks, but to see wait times, like if we're in line for one, we can be like, okay, let's go here next. I would suggest, if you're going to be using the app a lot, to get a portable charger for your phone, because it will drain your battery. I always make sure to close the app when I'm not using it so that it's not putting additional strain on my battery, but it is definitely something to think about and to consider. They do have fuel rod stations in the different parks, so you basically pay to get one, and then when that dies, instead of having to recharge it yourself, you just drop it off and get a new one. But yeah, my Disney experience is pretty easy, very straightforward, and the app is perfect if you've been there a million times. If you've never been there, like, you can find out where the nearest restroom is. You can check your plans, like if, oh, what time is our dinner again? When's our next fast pass? Where do we have to be at this time? You can also unlock your room door with the app, which is like lazy, but also really easy. So yeah, that is a complete guide to my Disney experience. Like I said, if you guys have any other Disney World topics that you want me to cover, let me know. I hope you guys enjoyed this series. It was really fun, but I definitely have some fun Disney stuff coming up. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.